Hey guys, welcome to Chit Chat with QT, where I discuss hot topics, reality TV, celebrity news, and more. While you're here, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. The views that I express in my videos are my own personal opinions and reactions for commentary, and everything is alleged. So let me go ahead and give my thoughts on this ghetto ass Miss Wanda. Now you guys know Wanda's ass was wrong. From the jump. Wanda talked about these kids a couple years ago, talked about their hair, said they were going to be jealous of her grandbaby's long hair. Mel and Martell confronted her about that before. Well, Martell did. So he told Mel this time when they sat down, and Mel told him about Wanda questioning the paternity of her kid. Martell told Mel, well, I'm going to let you handle that because I get too angry. So Mel leaves out the store. She goes outside. We all saw the episode and we know what happened. But Wanda is the one that took this from a verbal confrontation to physical when she walked her ass from around that tent. So Mel walked up. First she asked Cousin Bernard, hey, aren't you the one that was just threatening me on video? Saying that you had the choppers? And he played dumb. Oh no, I wouldn't do that. Why would I have a problem with you? He's a goddamn lie. We saw the live. And he did say that. Oh, we know I got the choppers. But see, everybody pumped Wanda up to think she's a goddamn star. And that's why she was cutting up on those live videos like she were. Like I mentioned, she comes from behind the tent and gets all up in Mel's face, pointing her fingers. Wanda was the aggressor. So when everybody hears them outside yelling and screaming, that's when the others come out. Marceau, Tisha, Maurice, the whole crew. And Mel is telling her, you disrespected me publicly, so that's why I'm checking you now publicly. Wanda tells her, well, your mama is right here. Let your mama jump in. And Miss Van said, no, she got it. I'm good. So Mel let her know again. Keep my kid's name out your mouth. I don't threaten people. I don't disrespect kids. Keep my kid's name out your mouth. And let me get into the paternity thing real quick. Because we know when Mel and Martell were separating, Martell went on a public, damn near national smear campaign against Mel. He was telling whoever would listen, Mel a hoe, she a hoe, she a hoe, because he was a hoe. So I don't care what Wanda say as far as saying Martell is the one that said this. That don't give her ass no right to talk about that child and the potential paternity of that child that had nothing to do with her. And if Mel didn't get on live and blast what Martell said, it definitely wasn't Wanda's place to do so. But we've seen this from the start. Wanda has called these women bitches. Wanda has disrespected Marceau. Everybody think it's cute until somebody knock her ass out. So she got so gutter that they had to take her inside the store. Maurice is trying to hold her back. Some man in a black shirt trying to hold her back. Bernard trying to hold her back. She in there calling Mel all type of hoes and narrow tail hoes. And like I said, find your baby daddy. And I know the guy who she looked like. That's out of fucking pockets. Out of pocket. None of this would have happened without Wanda. Without her first saying that shit out her mouth. And without her second coming into somebody that's younger than her's face to confront her. Mel had every right to confront Wanda when she did. There is no set time on when I choose to confront you about some shit that you said to me. So Mel didn't have to call her behind the scenes and say, why are you saying that about my kids? That's not right. Wanda was on live for millions of people to see constantly. Now, she's not on live too much more today because she's trying to save herself as far as having a place on this show. And if Carlos leaves this ghetto ass lady on this show, then it's downhill from here. If it can go any lower than it did Saturday. And I'm gonna say this. Thank goodness Martell was there front and center, because nobody expected him to defend Mel. Nobody expected that they were going to be together at all at that event. But thank goodness he was there, because there's no telling what would have happened had he not been. And I put in a previous video of Wanda, this was before this incident, basically saying, I'm going to have my moment, I'm going to set it off. This was planned with this hood rat. She wanted a moment just like Destiny. She wanted to show she's big, bad, and tough because nobody has checked her. Her own family, Tisha especially, has let this lady get away with all types of disrespectful shit. She got into it with Kimmy before. And when you let shit like this go unchecked, this is the result. Wanda is a disgrace, if you ask me, especially to be her age, out conducting herself like this as a grandmother. And I'm gonna get off track real quick. She has so much to say because Mel said that her baby daddy, Tisha's daddy, was in her DMs. He was in her DMs. He was. It was proven. He said Mel looked beautiful. He had no reason being in Mel's DM. But I saw a video on YouTube. It's still up, I believe. And allegedly, this young girl was on there saying Wanda's baby's daddy, Tisha's daddy, was her daughter's daddy. And she also allegedly said that Tisha refuses to even meet her little sister. And she also allegedly said some choice words about Wanda. Where's the live about that, Wanda? Or did you just want a moment on this show? Because I ain't seen no live about her talking about her husband or ex-husband or whatever he is. I ain't seen no live about her confronting Tisha's daddy's baby's mama. But she can confront Mel and talk about Mel on live for damn near 2 years. And another part that really tripped me out, Mel was basically in her car about to leave after this first initial confrontation. And Tisha starts saying, well, she wasn't talking about kids. She wasn't talking about kids. So Mel yells, and damn near, if you ask me, she was a little choked up. But she started yelling. She was questioning the paternity of my child. Don't defend her. And she said Wanda was wrong. And she was. And Mel was so spot on when she said before that the Scots think Martell is dumb as hell. Because here goes Tisha. Well, no, she was talking about the rumor. Remember, because she was cheating. Trying to gaslight Martell. And Martell didn't pay no mind to the bullshit, which further proves to me that when he was on that smear campaign, that's just what it was. But here goes Marceau trying to gaslight Martell. So Marceau says, yeah, well, the parents should be off limits, right? The parents should be off limits because Tisha daddy didn't say nothing. Tisha daddy's was in her DMs, though. That's what Tisha daddy said, no matter what it was. So yeah, they're still trying to sugarcoat the bullshit that Wanda did. So Mel gets out her truck. She goes back over to where Tisha, Marceau, Martell, and the rest of the crew is. And she's saying the same thing, that Wanda has been dogging her out for years. and Tisha never says anything when she's wrong. And while this is going on, ghetto ass Wanda gets out the damn store. So the couples and the ex-couples, the Hope, they were basically trying to resolve whatever issues was going on. And then Marceau, again with the gaslighting, had the nerve to say, when you're talking about a human being, you're talking about somebody's kid. Man, if you don't get the hell up out of here with that bullshit. And Martell was not having it. And he said, if you're talking about a goddamn kid, you talking about a goddamn kid. Period. And then Maurice admits, oh yes, she was talking about a kid. And I don't care if Marceau wasn't in the store when Wanda said that. Marceau knows damn well what Wanda was doing on her live video. So for him to sit here months later, or however long it's been before they filmed this scene, and try to play dumb and gaslight Martell in the process is insulting. And Martell was insulted. So at that point, Martell didn't want to hear shit else. So he said, man, go ahead on. And he tried to walk on past him. And Marceau yells, I'm going to talk about whatever the fuck I want to talk about. And it was on from there. None of this, as far as anything getting physical, would have happened without Wanda opening her damn mouth about kids, then coming from around that tent to get in somebody's face. None of this would have happened. And I don't even understand people that don't see that, because on site means on site. So Mel, like I mentioned before, didn't have to wait, didn't have to make it look cute, didn't have to do any of that. And people with kids know that. She had no business inserting herself in some shit so she could be this villain on this show. That's the whole problem. Wanda thought, because before that petition, she was buck wild. But she's calmed down now. But she thought, I'm going to ride Melody just like everybody else is. That's what everybody does. Mel is everybody's storyline. Period. So it's time for Wanda to go, if you ask me. I mean, it's not a good look at all. Boy, has this show ventured off from what it initially started as. But the ghetto-ness, the hood ratness, all points to Wanda. And I'm going to say this. I saw a little glimmer of friendship when Destiny told Mel to bring the car around so Martell could get in. And shout out to Maurice for saying at the end, when people are saying, this is my boundary, meaning my kids are my boundary, hear them. And he's absolutely right. So we'll see how that plays out next week, because he made so much sense. That is Mel and Martell's boundary, and it should be anybody else's boundary. Leave kids out the bullshit. None of this whole damn episode would have happened had it not been from Wanda. So you guys let me know who you think was at fault. All roads lead to Wanda, in my opinion. But if you have a difference of opinion, drop down either way and let me know. Don't forget to like the video, hit that notification bell, and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.